Hey everyone, welcome to With the Messenger. My name is Whitney, and this will be your week ahead messages for all signs. Timestamps will be listed in the description box down below, as well as pinned in the comment section, so you can look at this for your sun, moon, or rising sign. Okay, this is not astrology specific. This is more so with my oracle and tarot cards. If something of astrological significance comes up, I will mention it. Cross watchers are more than welcome as well. So don't forget to like, share the video, subscribe. I do have love readings on sale until the end of May. So if you're interested in that, you can check the description box down below for my booking form, okay, as well as other readings that I provide. And we're gonna start off with Aries. All right, Aries, so there's a lot happening for you, Aries. You know, we have Venus in your sign, Neptune there was a conjunction that happened, and we're about to have Saturn moving at the end of May. And we're just going to focus on this week ahead for you, right? So your relationship with women could be, whether you're masculine or feminine, or you resonate with one or the other, the relationship with women with feminine energies could be having a bit more flow and ease at this time. So let's see what's your theme with the Urban Crow Oracle deck. What's the theme for Aries for the week of May 5th, please? All right, so we have isolation. Why are you isolating? Let me just read what this is about. This may be a call that you need to, because I'm looking at the rain, and it could be that you're experiencing some form of heavy emotions. We are building to that full moon in Scorpio, which is in your natal 8th house. And so there could be a lot of wounds, trauma, things that are unhealed, that are coming up for you. Even when surrounded by a group, we all have experienced a feeling of being alone at one time or another. You may need to consider if you are holding back input out of fear of expressing an unpopular opinion. This card may also indicate a group or community that didn't connect with your beliefs, causing you to feel ostracized. Use this time to look inward, examining what ideas or insights come to mind. Isolation may also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. Isolation may bring to the surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may not lead to being accepted or removed from a group. So some of you could be dealing with root chakra issues at the moment. You might want to work with the color red to help ground and center you this week. Root chakra has to do with that sense of security, right? Even if you're by yourself. I like that song from Big Sean, One Man Can Change the World, or woman. Let's not get caught up in genders. Where he says, and if you love yourself, just know you'll never be alone, right? So let's see. Focus for the week. Challenge. And what good news is coming? So we have Magician as your focus for the week. You might have to turn pain into power somehow, alchemize something that comes up. Okay, your challenge, right? Page of Pentacles, again, alchemize. Page of Pentacles, if you read a study tarot, you know Page of Pentacles has to do with divination. Okay, and so having the Magician right next to this Page of Pentacles, I feel like it's kind of hard for you to do that. Community, because you feel outcast from a community. Remember when I was reading the book here, and then look at all the red, right? The red robe that the Magician has on. Let me go back to this. It says, the card may also indicate a group or community that didn't connect with your beliefs, causing you to feel ostracized. So this could be what you're feeling. Some of you could very well be in the spiritual world, or in spiritual communities, and you may feel isolated somehow. For some of you, this could come, maybe not from communities, but I'm just looking at the roots down here, right? So it could come from the tree. So it could come from your family line. You may feel like you have been isolated from them somehow, or you maybe have pushed out from them somehow, and that could come up for you. Okay. But you have the ability to turn pain into power here. Yeah, look at this. The bottom of the deck, the star card. See how she looks like she's crying there? Okay. Tell me more about this magician. Right, 5 of Cups. Look, Cancer energy. Chariot, that's 4th house energy. And I was picking up the 4th house just because of the home, right? With this community card. But what I feel with this 5 of Cups is you're more so focused on something that didn't work out, instead of focusing on what you still have the potential to do. And that is why this challenge is here. One more on the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's hard for you to turn this to this. You're stuck at one level. You're blocked. 2 of Swords. You're blocked. All right. And let's see the good news that's coming in for you this week, because it's going to be completely unrelated. So we have the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is, and you have 2 5s here, by the way. So there is a bit of change, conflict, chaos type energy that you might feel that may make you want to just push and isolate yourself. But with this 5 of Swords is the good news. I feel like, especially since we have 2 of Swords here, because my eyes just went to that. Any blockage that is present for you as it relates to a conflict with someone, whether it's with this community from the past, I feel you're finally going to be able to move past it. Or if you were the black sheep, I think that, yeah, there was the World Black Sheep Day sometime last week. I'm recording this on May the 4th. But it's like you don't have to be a part of the pack. Or whoever pushed you out made you feel isolated. You get vindication somehow on them. Give me 2 more on the 5 of Swords. King of Cups. Could have to do with a grandfather or a father figure of some sort. And the Page of Cups, yeah. I'm just getting parent and child. Okay, even if it's not a masculine in gender. Because there's a lot of, and we also have the Page of Wands here. So I'm also hearing cousins. We have a couple pages here. We have a couple court cards here. So you're definitely going to be faced with dealing with people from your community, whether that be your home community or like the community that you live with. I feel like there also could be some type of apology that comes to you with this Page of Cups. And then, you know, all this Cups energy, like I said, with the isolation card here and that full moon that's coming up in your 8th house, there's a lot of heavy emotions. Tell me one more on the Page of Cups. Yeah, we have the 2 of Cups. So where there was conflict with you and someone, I feel like you're going to start to see eye to eye now. Okay, and that doesn't have to be romantic in nature. It could literally be anything. All right, let's see what else we have for you for the week ahead. 3 more cards for Aries. Long haul, long-term intentions, invested in it to win it. So I keep saying long-term invested. I feel like there's something that you were invested in for a long time that you may start to see progress on, because I'm looking at the green, so it's like getting green light. We also have detective, digging for dirt, accusations, snooping. One more. And then we also have the supersize me, doing too much, excessive overindulgence. Okay. So honestly, what I feel, these feel separate. They all feel separate. They don't feel connected in any way. I feel like there's something that you've been invested in that you may start to see progress with. I feel for this detective, because we have receipts to the bottom of the deck here. That's where I kind of felt that vindication. I don't know, maybe something that you've known for some time or something that you were accused of, you get vindication on now with a 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're worried, but Even because you were pushed out of some type of community, with the Ten of Cups here, it's like you get welcomed back in. Doing too much. We are in Taurus season, so you know Taurus was your second house. Watch your eating habits, or what it is that you do to gain some type of pleasure, because the Ten of Cups here could be some type of emotional fulfillment. Also watch what you say too, because this is a source, so you don't want to put your foot in your mouth in a situation. Sometimes you just have to allow things to play out without you giving any real input. Okay, all right, I need to do the rest of sign shorter. Taurus, let's see what we have for you, Taurus, for the week of May 5th. We're going to start off with your spiritual message for Taurus, please. What do we have for the week of May 5th? Sun and Rising. Ooh, we have trickery. All is not what it seems here, especially since I'm looking at the imagery of this, and this crow is, I guess it's food that the crow is hiding, covering it with leaves, while there's another crow there that's looking around. You may either have to be deceptive, or there could be someone that is deceiving you. I know that sounds weird, but let me read it so you can understand. Crows are known for stealing another bird's stash and then hiding it, covering up with leaves to throw it off its trap. Trickery brings to your attention that someone may be trying to deceive you. When trickery appears, it is a signal to be aware, to be more conscious of the actions of those around you, because someone may be trying to employ a bit of deception to get what they want. If you have a contract to sign, give it a closer look. It could be a clause in there that is not favorable to you. Trickery takes many shapes and sizes, from the innocent trick to get someone out of the house for a birthday party can be prepared, or an employer using a position to get you to work overtime by promising a promotion, but then you never really get it. This card could also indicate that your situation could benefit from allowing some innovative and creative thinking. A little deception for the sake of the greater good may be warranted. So let's see what this is about for you all. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's just focus with this trickery for the week. Challenge. And outside of this message story, what's there one good thing that's going to happen for them for the week of May 5th? Thank you. All right, so we have 10 of Pentacles. So this could have to do with your stability. It could have to do with a family situation. I'm looking at two people. Like in this card, I see two opposing, right, energies. And in this card, I see two opposing energy as well. So I feel like this really has to do with you and another person. It could be about getting on the same page as it relates to money, because we have the 10 of Pentacles here, or some type of asset. We have the 5 of Cups that is in the challenge position. And honestly, what I'm feeling with this is, how do I put this? It's like someone using them, playing like the victim or things that has gone wrong as a way to deceive you into including them somehow in your stability, to bring them a part of. They cry wolf or something. And for some of you, to be quite frank, this challenge here is you're just kind of too stuck in, it is source at the bottom of the deck here. You're kind of stuck in a trap that you've created for yourself. It's like there's potential to tap into other things here to bring forth that success with the Chariot and the Three of Wands. You know, even the 9 of Pentacles is there. And I do feel this is financial, because this looked like a coin to me. But you're more focused on whatever it was that didn't work out. You're too much in your emotions in this situation. More on the 10 of Pentacles, please. Yeah, the 10 of Swords. So I don't know, it could be in the name of love that someone tries to trick you. Emperor, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. And this doesn't have to be romantic love. This could be even a family member, you know, because it is the Ten of Pentacles after all. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you, know. So it could be this was someone who tricked you in the past with the Five of Cups, and there's a hard time for you to see in the situation what happened because you're more focused on like the hope. Give me more on the Five of Cups. Yeah, 10, 10, 10. I feel, before I even turn over this card, I feel like this week, however this plays out, is going to be the end of it. Okay? Even if you get tricked again, it's going to be you getting tricked for the last time because Queen of Swords energy, you're going to put down your foot. Yeah, the truth is coming out with the Ace of Swords here. And I'm telling you, it has to do with your pentacle. You're too blinded here. Someone has put some kind of expectation on you to, I don't know, maybe always be the one to show up, to be the nurturing, caring people, to take care of others. That's the trickery there. They're taking stuff from you and going to build elsewhere. The Nine of Swords as the good news. Interesting, because we have the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, and then I saw the Ace of Swords here. So this is what I'm feeling like. No matter what happens, we're going to get to the end of it. You are protected with this Nine of Swords here. Good news. See, in this card, the sun is coming out. The ice is starting to melt. You're starting to see the true form and everybody for what they really are. One more with the Nine of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Yeah, the Tower is going to hit. And if it has to hit a connection where things aren't strong, and like I said, someone was taking bricks to go, and I mean, this doesn't have to be only romantic. It will be in friendship situations, family situations, just somebody that you have a personal relationship with. But you're going to get out in the nick of time. Yeah, you're going to get the right information at the right time to dissolve whatever type of partnership this is. Okay? Let's get you what else. Let's return for the week for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. So we have friendships, people, your close friends, or a reconciliation that will be significant this week. I'm just looking at that pig though, so could be somebody of greed that could try to come in to reconcile. We have, someone may be looking to explore. Someone may pique your interest sexually this week. It could also be somebody that you're not normally, or even if you are like attracted to them in some kind of way, it's normally in secrets. Like that's something that you would tell others about. And then we have, I hope you can see these. And then we have Bonnie and Clyde, Ride or Die, Us Against the World, dedicated partnerships. Okay, so for some of you all here, I just want to say just be careful if someone comes in to reconcile, because we do have red flag to the bottom here, warning signs, right? And then I'm just looking at the red here, okay? Just be careful of the people who may come in to reconcile. For some of you all, this could be a time though with this Ride or Die card where your connection to someone takes on another form. We will have that full moon that comes up in your 7th house, and I just think that there's a light that's going to be illuminated on partnerships in your life. Okay, so let's move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am also a Gemini, so let's get the themes for the week. Themes for the week ahead for Geminis. Theme for the week ahead for Gemini. Okay, they literally just like whoop. Survival. You're adapting. I don't feel like you're doing what you really want to do. I feel like you're doing what you have to do. Oh my goodness, I hope you all can hear that. But I'm trying to get some light in. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're doing what you have to do this week. But it's not what you really want to do. When we are in survival mode, we are restricted. We, like the crow, cannot fly. This card calls your attention to how you're feeling about a situation. Are you hunkered down waiting for the threat to be over? Are you moving? Are you doing your best to find a path out when we are in survival mode, or possibilities are limited by a creative mind solely focused on getting through a difficult situation? It is in this space that we are not thinking about future opportunities, as the decisions we make are done so to simply release any immediate pain. Because of this, we risk accepting a quick fix that limits our growth. Ooh. So this is kind of like a warning. You may be presented with some, or faced with some decisions to be made this week, and you may do so from a place of just trying to survive to get to another week. There may be a perceived threat around you all. Let's see. Tell me more about it. Tell me more about survival. Yeah, you're locked in your head. You don't feel there is a way out. And that's, honestly, that's not the case. There is a way out for you all. Yeah. Maybe you don't know who to turn to ask questions in this situation. Look up the squirrel spirit animal, because I'm looking at the squirrel statue in here, and then there's a squirrel that's communicated. So maybe that has the symbolism of a squirrel has some guidance. I know I'm gonna do that. And then the good news before the week is out. We'll look at that last. So your hands aren't really tied here, you know. This is just a prison of your own mind, a prison of your own making. There could, yes, be a perceived threat, but you have to think about long term, not just what will get you out through this moment. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. All right, I was gonna get one, but they gave me two. Ace of Cups and the Emperor. So this might seem like a message that may not be orthodox or whatever, but when I saw this, I am feeling like it has to do with some type of work situation, and I know it's Ace of Cups, but I still feel like maybe someone is giving you that underhanded type praise. Was it under survival? Let me go back and check. No, it was a message that I got for Taurus. If you have Taurus placement, do check out Taurus one. I don't remember the card that they got, but basically it spoke about like maybe a boss giving someone false promise about a promotion to get them to work more, but they never really do. Okay, so for some of you that may be the case. For others of you, this could be about a love situation. Some of you may be just stuck in survival mode, like trying to get by, trying to get money. I feel just because the Nine of Pentacles is here, like your finance and your stability is in question at the moment, and the bottom of the deck is a Ten of Pentacles. So it's like right now you're telling yourself, even if someone is coming to offer me love, I don't have time for it, because all I'm focused on right now is getting through this situation that is in front of me, this situation that feels like a real threat, that I can't allow myself to, yeah, Ace of Pentacles here. I can't allow myself to slow down. Okay, give me one more on this Eight of Swords. And when you're stuck in survival mode, the inner masculine gets activated too, right? So the Chariot, and the Chariot is the Emperor is the one who drives the Chariot. So this is about your success, your future, but there is success that is coming for you. There is love, right? The Lover is at the bottom of the deck, Gemini card. There is love that is coming for you. The right partnerships, the right people. I just feel like you're telling yourself, I mean, for some of you, this could be you being stuck in survival mode in a really messed up relationship, telling yourself this is all that you can get. And that's not the case. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. So watch what you settle for this week. Yeah, Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion around you right now internally. But again, look to that squirrel energy for some more guidance, because I feel like you can't see the options in front of you, though they are. So good news for the week. We have the Queen of Wands. I like the Queen of Wands when she represents being confident, being able to transform whatever emotions she feels into an energy that elevates her. So tell me more about this Queen of Wands. The King of Cups. You're in a space of your aura attracting people. Look up the spiritual meaning of a red cardinal too. Yeah, attracting. Yeah, there's something coming in. There's something that's coming in for you here. And it could be in an emotional sense with the King of Cups here, but it doesn't have to be. For some of you, this could be just something that you were promised for some time, and maybe you're in a space where you're just so stuck in survival mode that you forgot about it. But look, 5 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. So you're going from a place of lack to the 6 of Pentacles energy, where you can give as much as you receive or more. What else for Gemini for the week ahead, please? So I feel like you're gonna get out of this survival mode. If you just lift your head up, there probably is a way out. Taurus just got this energy. I won't keep it. If it comes out back, then it's meant to be. What else for the week ahead for Geminis, please? Okay, so we have, honeymooning. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. Yeah, I do think for some of you, romantically speaking, there is someone that's present, but because you're stuck in survival mode, you're unable to see this. We have snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. That's what I feel with this Queen of Wands energy, like your aura, like there's something about you that you're giving on that's bringing things into you. One more. Okay, every time I say one more, they give me 2 more. Gemini twin energy. So we have SOS, act with urgency, assistance needed. That's what I feel with this. Like you do need to go ask for help here about what to do, because you're too stuck in survival. Like you're too close to the situation for you to give, or for you to decide from a space of not being in survival mode. Numbing, addictions, irrational behavior, self-medications. Again, when you're in survival mode, even if it means that you have to do things to numb the pain so that you could get through it, that's what people will tend to do. So seek help where necessary here, so that when what comes in to get you stuck out of this, you're able to recognize it. Cancer. All right, Cancer. Your message for the week ahead, May 5th. Cancers. Routine. I also see resistance. Some of you, your name could begin with R. Emphasis, if it is, there's a message here for you, Cancer. But it's not only limited to those people here. Routine speaks to the things we do out of habit because, oh, yeah, you're stuck on autopilot mode. Anywho's, because it is a part of who we are, what is expected of us. In many ways, it is a routine that creates stability. However, it can also lead to stagnation or getting into a rut. Ask yourself, are you in a routine that makes a foundation for success, or are you merely going through the motions because you don't know what else to do? And I feel for some of you, with the resistance that showed up here, there's a need to, though, you know, you're kind of like just going with that energy, there's a need to go against it. All right, they want me to start with this first. Normally, I've been pulling this at the end for the other side, but let's see what we get for you all. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, week ahead. We have an exclusive relationship. Official status. So some of you could be changing your relationship status this week, or the person that you're in a relationship with becomes significant. We have snooping, digging for dirt, accusations, fed up over it not having it. Some of you may be tempted to go ghost on someone this week that you're seeing openly, that everybody knows you're dating this person, simply because this person keeps doing this snooping thing and you're kind of over it. Okay, that's not for everybody. For others, people may be trying to get more info on the person that you're dating, And if these could be people that should be close to you, but if they're doing this, then why would they do this if they are really close to you, if they know that you care about this person? And then you get kind of fed up of them. Okay. All right. Focus for the week for Cancer. So we have the King of Wands energy, which is not like your energy at all. This, it's just fire energy. But this comes along with it. So you have a decision to make. And Four of Cups, it could have to do with something that would get you out of this routine. Because it's something that would allow you to not feel so discontent emotionally. To feel inspired again, that's the word I'm looking for. To feel inspired again. But what's the challenge about this? Seven of Cups wanted to show. So there could be some confusion around it. King of Pentacles. Ooh, we got the kings out here. Look at y'all. Regardless of your gender. A Capricorn could be significant for some of you all. A Capricorn could be your challenge. For some of you, I'm feeling like you have the inspiration, but you don't have the resources. So it's like you've leveled up in some way, regardless of your gender. And you're not really happy with this routine. You're kind of fed up, you're over it. You're not really happy with this routine, but maybe your finances, they're not stable enough. And you're kind of thinking about how you could allow that stability to come in. Give me one more on the King of Pentacles. Cancer. Okay. Every time I say give me one more, they give me two. I need to stop saying that. The Nine of Wands. So this is a struggle for you. With the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel, let me read Resistance, because I feel resistance is a part of your struggle here. I'm just going to read the quote at the bottom at first, because I feel like it ties into this Wheel of Fortune. You see all the different seasons. You are the sky. Everything else is just the weather. Pema Chodron. There may be strong wind coming your way. However, you do have the ability to find a path with least resistance. Resistance brings an obstacle or adds friction. Look, there's the obstacle, the Nine of Wands, the struggle, the Ten of Swords, or adds friction to a situation. So it could be that, you're tired of, whoever your person is doing whatever detective work, you get fed up, you end it. But then at the same time, there's something that work-wise you're trying to work on, or in your personal life, that you're a project that you're trying to get off the ground, and then boom, here comes this resistance that you kind of have to, or not this resistance, but this struggle, this obstacle you kind of have to overcome. Ideas that once had sailed into completion might now require some additional work. Yeah, I feel like there's some project. You may find a project or a goal now requires an extra step to pass on to another phase. Resistance might manifest itself as a need for approval from an outside influence that takes longer to achieve. So the challenge with this King of Pentacles could also be a boss. Okay. All right, what's your good news? Good news for Cancer, please. Seven of Cups with the Knight of Cups to the bottom of the deck here, and Justice card. Whenever the Seven of Cups comes out in my good news position, it kind of feels like a dream come true, something that you are manifesting. I get like Neptune's and Piscean energy, of like that answered prayer. Give me one more. Six of Cups. This Six of Cups could sometimes be seen as a gift from the divine. So honestly, this together, I feel like, because the Six of Cups represents nostalgia, something from the past, I feel like some manifestation of yours from the past comes through. Okay, that's all I got. And to confirm that, we have the Queen of Swords, the Judgment card, that Hand of the Divine, the Knight of Pentacles, something that you've been working on, has to take a long time to come true. The Magician with the Empress. Magician is that manifesting energy. The Empress is being in a space to receive, not being resistant. Okay, Leo. All right, Leos. I'm trying to keep this reading to an hour. Let's see for the Sun, Moon, and Rising what the week of May 5th holds for them. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, share the video. Much appreciated. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Direction. I know I don't have a lot of Caribbean listeners, but I think the song name is Direction from this Caribbean artist Alkaline. And then look, I'm looking at Chariot and then this direction. So it's like I feel like you're at a space now where you know where to go, what it is that you need to do, who you are. But anyways, in the song he says, you give me direction. But that's just a line that I heard in my head when I saw this. All right, so I'm just gonna pull out 2 cards and then I'm gonna read for the direction. And then the rays around, it's giving Leo energy. Challenge. All right, so tell me more about this direction, number 12. I believe in the Tarot that's the Hangman. I think it's the Hangman. I'm going to clarify. Direction brings clarity and creates a roadmap to success. That Chariot card, right? Direction is a call for you to find your North Star, your point on the map that represents your big goal, the destination that no roadside attraction can lure you away from. When you know exactly where you're going, you will be able to stay focused. You will be able to recognize when an opportunity is nothing more than a tempting diversion from the goal. When you pull this card, take time to check to see if you know where you are going. Do you see your path before you? Stop it. Stop it. Did I not just say that I believe the 12 is in the Tarot, the Hangman? I'm gonna check it, and your first card out is the Hangman. Come on. We have the Page of Swords, information, download, confirmation, Temperance card. You know what I mean? So I feel like you all need to lock in. Literally. Focus on what it is that you need. What's at the bottom of this deck? We have Mimicry, right? So no matter what tries to deter you off your path, tries to pull you off, keep going. Okay? Wow. Protection sequels may be helpful for you all. We have the Ace of Cups as the challenge. So your challenge, be careful. Be careful of the fake admirations, you know, Knight of Cups, someone of even love, a romantic situation, of family, of friends, getting in the way, trying to deter you off your path right now. You need to lock in, Leo. Give me one more on the Hangman. You need to lock in on this goal. You need to invest, you need to focus. You're going to start to see the fruits of your labor here is what I'm getting. So why this Ace of Cups, the challenge? Defensive people who may feel like you locking in means you don't really care about them, right? Eight of Swords. They're just insecure people, so I wouldn't focus too much on them. Let's get one for your good news for the week ahead. So there is some kind of offer that is coming your way that is a part of this path that you want, and I feel like as you decide, yes, this is what you want, the universe is going to be in alignment with you for this thing, especially if it's something that is meant for you. Yeah, the Hermit, we might have to isolate for some time, but this is wisdom. This is time is on your side. This is, you are wiser for whatever paths that you've, and decisions and experiences. It's time to apply the wisdom that you have acquired, or the knowledge, sorry, that you have acquired. Right, Judgment. Woo! One more. You didn't go through all the things that you went through, you know, people turning their backs on you, people projecting on you. None of that. You didn't go through that for nothing. Yeah, there goes the Sun. I told you. And the Emperor. So some of you are literally bossing up. You're going to be getting contracts to sign with the Devil card here. I saw the rays of the Sun there, Leo. So your energy was very much present in your reading. Oh, I almost forgot these. What else does Leo need to know? What else does Leo need to know? Okay, I feel like this saving is coming to an end. The need to penny pinch. Oh, don't do it, Leo. The dirty money, if anything is presented to you, and that could be what would be one of the distractions that will lure you off your path. If any, I know you could be going through a hard time financially right now, right? But whatever this project is that's coming through that you need to lock in on, is gonna get you out of it. Don't allow any karmic people to come in and try to put something closer in reach. Go the distance. Okay, one more please for Leos. Yeah, because you're, oh my gosh, lucky break, good fortune, turning point, good things come in, lift off, fast action, progression forward. Your weight is come on. I feel of all the readings I've done so far, you're the fifth one, and I feel the most locked in with your one. Like, the energy is crazy. Moving on to Virgo. All right, Virgos, let's see what's your message for the week ahead. If you have Leo placements, Virgo, check out their reading. The Leo's got a great reading. All right, Virgo, night. Some of you may be having a hard time sleeping. Why? Because you're preparing for something, or feel like you need to prepare because you're in some form of fear. They're telling me to pull these first instead of at the end. The upcoming full moon may be significant for you all. That's in your 3rd house. So you might want to do some maybe release rituals on that night. The 3rd house, if you don't know in astrology, is associated with divination. For Virgo. Okay, they gave me 2 more there. Oop, and another one here. You got the most of these. We have quick getaway, the runner escaping. Some of you, you're not sleeping well because you're running away from a situation. Or you're tied to somebody who's running away from you, but your energy is so tied to them. You may need to do some type of release ritual. We have graduation day. So that preparation could be, some of you are literally just going to be up studying, trying to make sure that you pass your exams so that you could graduate. Congratulations in order for those who will. We have swept up, falling in love, intense emotions. So some of you could be up because, you know, you're in your fields. That person has you missing sleep because you just want to talk to them. We have doing too much. I hate the word on here, and I hate the picture on this. I might take this out, this deck completely. But doing too much, excessive overindulgence. Ew, and we have good fortune. This is what Leo got. Okay, so there is a lucky break that is coming your way. Be careful, especially if you're kind of up, numbing yourself in some way, any type of substance. Like, be careful there. Okay. And the reason why I don't like the imagery on this card is because I feel like it's a bit what's the right word? Like, they're body shaming. I don't like that, right? Okay, so let's see what's... Okay, no, I'm doing a mutable sign. Energy all of a sudden gets scattered. 33 night. Night brings to your awareness your sleep hygiene. The ability to get a good solid 8 hours of sleep has been proven to not only help your mood but also improve your health. Both dementia and heart disease are linked to a lack of sleep. Do you practice healthy sleeping habits? Are your nights filled with restorative sleep, or is your mind racing keeping you awake? When the night card appears, you may need to focus on creating a healthy bedtime routine. So this week specifically, you all might want to focus on doing what you can do in the day to get a healthy rest at night. I know walking has been helping me, so some of you may want to implement that. Focus of the week. What's this focus that is keeping Virgos up at night? King of Cups, definitely in your emotions. The Scorpio energy, that card. So I'm telling you that Scorpio moon is going to be significant for you all. You may really want to work with the moon energies there. What's your challenge? The 8 of Cups, in your feelings. We have the King of Swords here. So I think you're having a hard time balancing your head and your heart. Some of you, you're somewhere where you, with the skirt energy, where you should maybe really need to get away from. Or you're dealing with something that you really need to get away from because emotionally it's not safe for you. Tell me more about the King of Cups as a focus. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles here. So you see this threat with the dog here, and then like someone coming to help. So you may, for you, it could be because of finances with the Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles here. The finances isn't there for you to get away from the situation, but there could be someone that cares about you that may come in. Some of you could probably, there's a father figure, a masculine energy that you could ask for this help. 3 of Cups. I feel like there are people, yeah, Page of Pentacles. I feel like there are people who can support you, but with the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups here, you're more so worried about people judging you for your actions or whatever transpired. And people who love you, they're not gonna do that. They just want you to be safe. They want you to have a happy life. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups. The 3 of Wands. You gotta let go if you want this good thing to come in. Okay. So what's the good news for the week ahead for Virgos? The Knight of Cups. I feel help is coming your way. Yeah. 6 of Swords. Someone wiser than you is coming to help you to put an end for good to some situation. They're also going to see through whatever facade you have going on that that isn't really communicating that you're going through something, right? And whatever they might, yeah, see, bottom of the deck, codependent on healthy attachment way down. I do feel that some of you all are stuck in situations where you don't belong. Moving on to Libra. All right, Libras, May 5th. Week ahead energies for you all, May 5th. Libra, sorry. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Come on. Battle. You also have trickery. 5th, they were introduces to a 5. So there's a bit of chaos, conflict in your week ahead. I think Taurus or Aries also got this. So if you have those energies in your chart, do check it out. What is this battle about, spirits? I'm getting something here about a reflection. You see how this card just flipped upside down? I don't read reversal, but in this case, I'm going to. And I see a reflection. And then here we have the 2 of Cups with the Moon card. So it's definitely an energy between you and someone else. Let's see what this battle card is about. I'm also getting 5 of Wands energy from that. Crows are incredibly territorial and will fight intruders to maintain order within their space. You may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or from an external source. If you have perhaps stepped on some toes or entered into someone's territory uninvited, be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also indicate that you will need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Take notice of the crows sitting on the wires. They are not involved but are watching on to see which bird is the victor. This may indicate that when it comes to your situation in the battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. This could be an advantage or disadvantage depending on your position. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. What once felt stable for you because of whatever this battle is, you know, it's like your stability is being threatened. What is at the bottom of this again? Trickery. Yeah, it's like your stability is being threatened in this situation. Yeah, defend. You're gonna have to defend, or you could just be dealing with someone that kind of is a bit too defensive. It could be in the workplace because we have the Eight of Pentacles here, or it could be, I also see the Eight of Pentacles has to do with like at home where you work, you know, where you built something or something that you built. That's where to defend, and like even if it's like your reputation, your status, something that you built. Some more of this Nine of Pentacles for Libras, please. The Sun card, so it could have to do with career because the Sun is associated, or it could do with your reputation. For some of you, it's in your social circles. Again, I'm getting career. Some of you, yeah, here comes the Five of Wands. Some of you, honestly, you're gonna be ascending to new heights in your career. There are gonna be either a promotion that comes to you, or you land a job somewhere, Libra. And then could be someone there who feels like you're stepping on their toes, because after the Five of Wands, the battle comes the Six of Wands, which is the victory, and then the Seven of Wands, which has to be defending that position. So now you're at a space where you're going to get some type of victory. Some of you already have, some of you are going to get it this week, and you're going to have to defend that because someone will feel like, okay, now you just came up in my space. Okay. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. The Strength card, Leo energy. So it could be a Leo that puts up this opposition, or there just could be a lot of pride involved in the situation. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It definitely has to do with work or money, or for some of you all, even like a romantic situation. Maybe you'll start dating someone and that person has an ex that they're tied to somehow, maybe through children, whatever, what have you. This person might feel like, here you come now. You're invading my space. Because we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Empress. Maybe you might want to elevate a connection, but there's opposition from family members, you know. Or an ex-husband. Because I feel like whatever this is, it's like this is what will bring you happiness. This will make you feel stable. But you're going to have to really put up with a lot. So you're going to have to develop strength to deal with this. All right. Give me one good news, please, for Libra for this week. The fact you're going to win the battle, okay? You get another battle card, but just know you're going to win the battle, whatever battle it is. Whatever lies people try to tell, or however, like maybe they have like a quick mode, you're going to be able to like just like be right there, job for job, word for word. Like you're a solid match to whoever this person is. Four of Pentacles, you're going to defend your territory. You're going to have the energy, the willpower, the drive, whatever you need to see. Yeah, for some of you, I really feel like you may want to ascend a relationship, or this is like a contract for a workplace that you get. Okay, but it is some form of partnership, and you're gonna get it, definitely. But just know the battle will be there. The 432. Scorpios, let's see what's your message for the week ahead. Now, Scorpios, at the 12th, you know, the end of the week, you do have a full moon in your sign, but that energy can be felt from 3 days before. So from the 9th, you may be feeling this. Oh man, I didn't give Libras these cards. Okay, Scorpio, I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's go back. Libras. Nope, they're saying don't do it. Okay, I guess they didn't need that message. Scorpio, direction. Leo got this, okay? Mars, your ruler, is currently in the sign of Leo, so you may want to take a listen to that Leo's message, okay? Because this definitely is about where you're going to next, okay? And I had said in their one that, you know, 12, the Hangman, that's in a tarot, and their first card was the Hangman, number 12. So really locking in on what it is that you want to do, gaining the higher perspective if needed to figure out how it is that you want to move forward to whatever goal. When you know where you are going, it is easier to stay on the path. Direction brings clarity and creates a roadmap to success. Direction is a call for you to find your North Star, your point on the map that represents your big goal, the destination that no roadside attraction can lure you away from. When you know exactly where you are going, you will be able to stay focused. You will be able to recognize when an opportunity is nothing more than a tempting diversion from your goal. When you pull the direction card, take time to check to see if you know where you are going. Do you see your path before you? Interesting. We also have exposed here. I feel like that exposed with this direction is going to help to open up that path for you all somehow. I feel with that exposed, especially see, I saw the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Maybe somebody's jealousy may be exposed, allowing you to rise as a victor with the 6 of Wands here. Could be in a work situation with the 3 of Pentacles, or just your status, you know what I mean? Scorpios, focus in this direction. The Sun, wow, they got this at the end of their reading. And I said, well, look at the rays. So you might definitely want to go ahead and take a look at their reading. There's blessings and favor that is shining down on your path. I feel this full moon will be so significant for you all because it's at the 22 degree. It's like a Capricorn degree, so that definitely has to do with like career and leadership and status. Challenge. 5 of Pentacles. The challenge could be your own inhibitions. It could be fear that's holding you back from taking risks, especially with the Page of Cups here. A lot of insecurity, a lot of scarcity mindset. Tell me more about this Sun as a focus for Scorpios, because it seems there's happier days ahead for you. 9 of Cups, yeah, getting what it is that you want. Or you can demand and put your foot down if you know what you want in the direction in which you want to move. This is a time where you can do it. Yeah, put your foot down. There I said it, Queen of Swords. She's literally you have to make the decision and go in that path. Okay? You will get it. Okay? You will get it. Don't be tripping. You'll get it. Things are turning in your favor. Tell me more about 5 of Pentacles. As a challenge. The threats that you see, don't worry, you'll have support throughout it. Yeah, Ace of Swords here. I feel like it's a more so perspective for you and truth and honesty. See this meditation energy here, like you having to look within, right? Maybe you have to accept that the rejection that you did encounter in the past, that it was just protection. Okay, what's the good news for... I swear I saw the Emperor. Did I not? I guess not. What's the good news for Scorpio for the week of May 5th? Some of you may want to practice some affirmations to help you with this lack feeling like you're not good enough, like you're not worthy. Scorpio, please. Good news for the week of May 5th. Someone in rising sign. Devil, but they also wanted the sign of Pentacles. You're getting some kind of contract here. And for some of you, you could be breaking free from a contract and going in your own direction of being an entrepreneur of some sort. King and Queen of Wands here. This just gives me like very powerful energy. Whether you're male or female in gender, you're powerful at this time. Clarity on this Devil and the Nine of Pentacles, please. Yeah, you're powerful. Stand on that. Stand on that. And remember what I said, maybe your challenge is you being able to see that rejection was actually protection and accepting that. The Three of Swords. Whatever you didn't receive, it was because it wasn't for you, okay? What else for Scorpio for the week of May 5th, please? Doing too much. I mean, the sun is in Taurus, so just watch, you know, your spending habits, your eating habits. Chain, codependent, unhealthy attachment. That's why I said for some of you all, the good news is you get to break free. For some of you all, that codependency, that lack that you feel inside that makes you cling to things that you're better than, to things that you're more worthy than, you know, you really need to focus on that and break free from that this week. One more for Scorpio, please. Week of May 5th. High vibe. Some of you need to allow yourself to enjoy life to the fullest, to elevate your vibrational frequency, to live in the present. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you know, right now relationships should be a focus for you all, with Jupiter, your ruling planet, finishing its last in your month in your 7th house. You're about to have a full moon in your 12th house, so there could be a lot of insecurities, self-sabotaging tendencies and patterns that comes to the surface for you all. But let's see what's your energy for the week ahead for May 5th for Sagittarius, please. All right, you get to ghosts. So there's something that is haunting you. And immediately I heard that Beyonce song, I know that if you're haunting me, I must be haunting you. Something like that it goes. And then 44, scavenge. Is that the word, scavenge? Yeah, scavenge. All right, so ghosts. Shadows of the past, let them visit, but don't let them see. They no longer hold substance in your world, and if they linger too long, they may become trapped in your psyche. Have you ever found yourself having an argument with someone who isn't even in the room? Like a ghost, repeating a pattern of walking through a room as it has done each night since its human form passed, it is stuck in a moment in time. There is nothing that can be said or done that will change what occurred. So some of you, you're in a nostalgic place. You could be revisiting old stories or a situation that occurred over and over in your head. Ghosts ask that you examine your feelings regarding a past event. Are you able to find acceptance and move forward into healing? Are you unable to forgive or seek forgiveness, allowing old wounds of the past to remain open? Pay attention when ghosts appear. They might indicate the source of the block. It might be time for an exorcism. Right, so that exorcism energy would happen in the 12th house, and that's where you will have a full moon. Scavenge. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, you all. I'm trying to keep this reading, you know, down to a certain amount of time. Scavenge suggests that you may be settling for less because it is easy. Your attention may be in a situation that holds little promise, yet at the same time, you are hoping to find some source of nourishment or value. While in between jobs or relationships, you might find that the scavenge card will appear more frequently as you jump around from one opportunity to another. Use this time to get information, determine what you like, what you don't like, and what you can and won't settle for. This card may also appear if you have simply been taking what you can get instead of directing your action towards the steps that will lead to something more substantial. So some of you could be holding on to things and people from the past because you're kind of in a settle-in mood. And I don't know why I'm pulling this for this first, and I'm going to pull the tarot. But let's see what else we get for you all. So there's a two-faced friend around you, or just someone with hidden intentions. Doesn't have to necessarily be a friend. What else? Okay, so this is two. You might want to be careful because there's an. I'm just looking at this bareback here, and there's a potential in this with this imagery where you might make some type of decision that have to put you in a space of being invested for 18 years. Okay, I'm just saying. All right. Some of you're kind of jumping between lust for someone and being invested in someone else. Okay, so that may be where you need to settle. And the last card is detective. Someone is digging for dirt, stalking someone, snooping on someone. All right, cover that imagery. Let's see what else we get for you all. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising. What's the focus with this ghost? You know, as this Queen of Pentacles jumps out, and then we have that here High Priestess with that baby. I'm telling you, then the Eight of Pentacles, you might have to be settling down and building a home because of your decisions if you let lust lead you. Because it could be that some of you all, Sagittarius, your lust is what is putting you in situation. I'm feeling this strongly romantically speaking. Putting you in situations where you know that there's nothing real there. You know you're not going to invest in a long haul there. Or you really don't want to. So you're just like scavenging. You're just looking about. You're just dipping your toe, in little things, and just be careful. Challenge. Star card. Yeah, I feel like this has the ability to alter your path a bit. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. What you really want is nourishment, right? The Four of Wands. You really want to settle. Some of you could be chasing a feeling that, with this ghost card, that in others, like you're scavenging for it, where if you really make the decision, you know where that's at. Hang on. And there goes that 12th house energy. So you're kind of trapped in the ghost of whatever this is, whatever feeling that is. One more. Right. It has to do with some kind of long-term commitment here. Exactly. Knight of Cups. I know this is love related for you all. So you're kind of stuck on a connection. It could be a past connection that you were invested in for some time. Tell me more about the star as a challenge though. Maybe you're not allowing destiny to unfold. Yeah, I know this has to do with a connection. Why you're not allowing it to unfold? Because you're kind of stuck and stunted emotionally. Page of Cups with the Eight of Swords. Even if it's not the past person that you're meant to be with and someone new, it's like if you choose to not heal from that situation, you're stunted emotionally. There's a blockage there when it comes to who you're supposed to be with romantically. I'm telling you. All right. So what's the good news for the week ahead for Sagittarius? Sorry, cards. Come on. Didn't I start off your whole reading saying, well, you know, you have Jupiter there in your 7th house, so that should be a focus. And then here you have Hierophant, Four of Wands, the Lovers, Gemini card coming out as your good news. Listen, I don't know. It seems you're going to do that healing and clarity is going to come to you all with this Four of Swords and this 7 of Cups. Tell me more on the Lovers as the good news. Tower. Wow. Some of you, or someone could strike you by surprise. Like, you know, this could be someone new and like they just electric. You feel the Knight of Wands. But why are you gonna try to fight it? Stop trying to fight these things. Look, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, right? So I feel like there's like this, either it's someone new or this feeling like aha, eureka moment, right? But you're trying to fight it, and you have the Nine of Swords here, like you're in your head about it. But the full moon that is coming up in your 12th house, the mask is gonna fall off, and it's gonna reveal the King of Pentacles. Either the King of Pentacles that you're supposed to be with, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, or you being the King of Pentacles for that Queen. Okay, moving along. We have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I just have to write down the time. All right, Capricorns, let's see what we have for you all for the week of May 5th. Don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video. Subscribe if you're not as yet. Booking information is in the description box down below. All right, what do we have, please? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's their theme for the week ahead. Sacred space. Ooh, we also have bond here. So some of you could be trying to create this sacred space with someone, or it's like your sacred space where you feel safe is literally with someone. Oopsie. Let me read the card. Very short. Maybe your sacred space is your nest, your home, or maybe it's a beach or your favorite path in the woods. Sacred space may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold there. It is a place that brings comfort. I'm getting Queen of Pentacles energy, and nurtures your development. This is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is a time to connect with healing energy of your sacred space. Make time to connect with this space, as it will help center your energy and recharge your spirit. There is a song called Sacred Space from India Arie, and I listened to that song on repeat when I was pregnant with my son, and even in the delivery room with him. And it's so interesting because when he was a baby, like I don't know, like maybe 4 or 5 months, or maybe 6 months, whenever I would play that song in the evenings, when I would listen to songs with us, like he would be good, and then he would just like start crying. He would, you know, like the music moves him so much. So that's interesting. That, and he's a Capricorn sun, so that's interesting that that came out. Okay, so here we go. Sacred space for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Why is that the focus? What's the challenge about this? I feel like I'm hearing that song. I'm not at home in my own home. So it's like maybe some of you are trying to cultivate that sacred space, that feeling of comfort. We have the Seven of Swords here. You could feel like you're surrounded by people who are deceptive. Some of you could be planning or preparing to move. I don't know why I got that. What's at the bottom of this deck again? Bond. Your challenge is the Strength card. This is pride. This is ego. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Where's the Seven of Swords here? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Justice card. Yeah, something isn't right. Now I'm hearing. I channel songs a lot, okay? Now I'm hearing, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? So it's like, how are you going to move forward if there's some kind of injustice that you need to right? Three of Cups, which could be a reconciliation card, but this card also deals with, you know, the people that we love and who love us. So is there a rift with someone that you love, and that you need to right? Because remember, we did have that bond to the bottom of the deck. But pride could be the challenge that is getting in the way, right? And so maybe what was once a sacred place between you and this person is not there right now because there's something. Tell me more about what needs to be right there with that Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles, lack of support, or someone feeling left out in the cold from the other person and then maybe putting on some type of mask about it. Someone more focused on their success with the Chariot card here and not really nurturing their connection, that bond. So Two of Pentacles with a Strength card here as a challenge. Your energy wanted to show here with the Two of Swords. So one more. That could represent a blockage. Like you're a blockage. Your pride is a blockage, sorry. Like that's an unhealthy attachment. Yeah, King of Pentacles. I was seeing Queen of Pentacles. So it's your pride, you know, in you having to make a decision here with this Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. If it's more worth, your pride is more worth the comfort that you would feel in your home, or just the sacred space within a bond, since we did see that bond card at the bottom of the deck, because we have the Five of Cups here, which does normally represent being in a space of regret, right? But it's like, what would you do about that regret? Will you just sit in it? Yeah, Four of Swords. So isolating a bit, needing to go within. Let's see, what's your good news? What's the good news for Capricorn for the week ahead? And this doesn't have to be a romantic bond. It could be with a family member, with a friend. But it is a bond that means a lot to you. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So I feel this is the good news, because it's like you're gonna... I feel the discomfort, right? Not feeling that comfort is gonna become so loud for you all that you're gonna have to make whatever strife this is really be the last of it with the Ten of Swords. Because I like when the Ten of Swords comes out, because that's the last of the pain. It's not like the Three of Swords or the Seven of Swords. It's the Ten of Swords. It's the last of the pain. The sun shines next. The Ace of Swords comes next. The truth. Okay, they gave me two. The Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess, the truth, the subconscious truth. And it was a long time coming with this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Three of Swords. What that pain that is creating that discomfort between you and someone else, right? Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. The communication is coming now. Ace of Cups, and it could be in a family dynamic with the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, give me one more on this High Priestess. I feel this was a long time coming, right? Page of Wands, communications. Some of you may be having dreams with the Moon card here. Maybe could be connected in the astral realm. One more. Yeah, and the Two of Cups and the Lovers at the bottom. Exactly. This has to do with a connection of some sort. What else do we have for Capricorns, please? For the week of May 5th. Okay, be careful of money-making opportunities that may come towards you, or any feeling that you may get as it relates to doing things illegally. We also have gaining insights, doing research. Some of you could be researching for work. We also have codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down. Let me get one more. And I feel this is the ego, the pride with the Strength card, like what you need to overcome there. One more, please, for Capricorns. Ew. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. Okay, that may not be the route that you all may want to go. For some of you all, if you're not in a connection, like a romantic connection, and this is more so has to do with like a family member or a friend that you need to heal a bond with, that felt like a safe space for you. Someone new comes along, you might want to do your research on that person, because they might not be who they claim to be. They might just be playing the field. Their intentions might not be pure. Let's move on to Aquarius. I'm almost done, finally. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. The week of May 5th. Knight. Who else got this card? I think it was Virgo. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams at night. feel like it's communicating something important to you all. But basically, this card is about creating a good nighttime routine. This card is when you're experiencing some type of insomnia, and it's because there's something in your waking day that is affecting you at night. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, the week of May 5th. So, especially if you haven't been sleeping well at night, Aquarius, this message is of importance for you. One more. All right. Yeah, I think Virgo got this. Or was it Sagittarius? Virgo or Sagittarius? Check it. You'll see that will be the first card. And they also got this runner escaping energy. So it's like during the day you try to run away and escape what it is that you're going through, but at the nighttime it comes on heavy, right? We have lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, turning point that is coming this week for you all. Ooh, Aquarius. Now you all do have Jupiter still transiting your 5th house until June the 9th. So yeah, pregnancy, expecting, mothering. So some of you, these two came out together. So this could definitely be for people who were trying. Okay, you get that opportunity finally. So congratulations to you. This wouldn't be for all of you. This is for who wants it. And then I like this, graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, wisdom acquired. So congratulations to those who they're expecting, you know, congratulations to those who will be literally graduating, and to those who have learned a lesson that allows for them to graduate from one karmic level to another. What's the focus with this night energy for Aquarius, please? The 8 of Wands, some type of communication, something that was said or something will be said, or some type of motion, like movement that you want to make that, I don't know, I'm getting like you're in this space of like your tunnel vision on it, or you're biased about what is being said, if it is something that is said, but we will see. What's the challenge? The 10 of Cups. Family could be a challenge, or children. Okay. Tell me more about this 8 of Wands as the focus for the week for Aquarius, please. Jeez, the Sun card came right back out. You all may want to look to your 4th house, 10th house axis, because, you know, Mars is in your, sorry, the Sun is in your 4th house, and then we'll have a full moon that will be happening in your 10th house. So there could be some discord there for some of you all. 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and we saw the 10 of Wands earlier. Information is coming towards you all, or you need to look for information or some kind of communication. It could be about an opportunity. I've seen a lot of court cards. Jeez, court cards, and then the Emperor. You might be thinking about how a decision would affect multiple people, or what multiple people will have to say. And it's like, even before the thing comes to you, the lucky break or whatever it is comes to you, you know, it's like you're more focused. You're going to be able to hear my son. I'm sorry. Right. The World card. It's like you're more, there's some type of leveling up that's happened. There's some kind of lucky break, whether it's you getting pregnant, whether it's you graduating, whether there is you learn some type of lesson. So now you get to move forward with something else. Whatever it is, there's a change that's coming. There's an end of a cycle that's happening for you all, and you could all know that it's coming. You could have been working on it, but you're more so worried about what other people would say. Tell me more about the challenge with the 10 of Cups. And it's like you should more so be focused on what will make you happy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some type of opportunity. Oh my gosh, really? All right, give me a second, you all. I have to go and open. card. Sorry about that. Yeah, Page of, you have a decision to make. I think you're more so focused on everybody else's happiness and what they would want than your own. And we have the Eight of Cups here, which sometimes we put ourselves in situations where we're not happy. And we stay in situations where we're not happy because we're more worried about what everybody else has to say. But let's see what's your good news for the week of May 5th for Aquarius, please. Something's coming in. And I'm telling you that that full moon is going to be significant as ever for you all. I know it's all the way to 10 to the 12th, but you can start to feel the energy from like 3 days before or 2 days before. 7 of Cups. I feel like this is going to feel so right when it does come though. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the Empress. Did we have the Emperor out here somewhere? Did we? No, we don't. Anyways, whatever this is, it's going to feel so right. Right? That I feel like your stability, your abundance, your happiness, that's going to be the only thing that matters. You're going to, I feel, up level emotionally then to be able to decipher when people are projecting their insecurities, things that they're not happy in their own life about, when they're projecting it onto you and not allowing you to really soar, to really fly. And you're gonna know that the people who really care about you and love and support you and are on the same page with you, they're gonna show themselves. Okay. All right. So Pisces. All right, Pisces, finally I get to the end. What do we have for Pisces? Pisces, you know, you're nearing the end of Saturn in your sign just for a little while until October when the retrograde happens, but you have been being forced to level up, mature. You may have felt so many things restricted in your life, but that's soon coming to an end. Self-interest. Then we have community here. Let me tell you. Damn, I didn't even know there was another one under that. So we have self-interest and we got territory. It's the first time that I got this territory here. This is the thing about Saturn, right? And a lot of people don't understand when it comes to Saturn. Saturn wants you to put yourself first. Okay? And also, if you want to level up, that kind of comes with the territory. Because if you want to level up, if on the way of you leveling up, you stop and listen to every complaint, every cry of every person. You listen them saying, "Oh, you getting this promotion doesn't make me feel happy." So then what are you gonna do? Not get the promotion? Or you being in this relationship makes me feel alone. So you're just not gonna be in the relationship. Like you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Okay. So, I'm going to read those in a bit, but let me just pull out some of these for Pisces, please, Pisces. So, who much is given, much is expected, yes, but at the same time, you all have to know when to look out for yourself. So, self-interest. Self-interest indicates that you may be looking out for only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. On the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Exactly. That's more what I'm feeling. I don't feel like this is saying y'all are being selfish or anything. I feel like it's saying you need to. Okay? Being selfish isn't always bad. Sometimes we need to focus on our own wants and needs. All right? Let's move on to territory. Territory indicates that someone may be entering your space uninvited, or that you may be the one who is an intruder. This card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern that someone may be trying to step on your toes or take over something you cherish. When territory appears in a reading, you may need to consider what boundaries are in place or if they are needed. That's what I'm saying with the self-interest. You have to put boundaries, or people are just gonna come and just, I'm just saying, okay? This also said that you need to carve out an area in your home where you could just have some time for yourself alone. Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Cuffing season, ready for a relationship, on the hunt, single and ready to mingle. Graduation day. You know, Saturn is about to go at 29 degrees in Pisces soon. So it's gonna be, I think, like next week or by the end of this week, it's gonna move for that 29 degree. So it's going to be at a critical degree. So it's like the top of you learning this lesson, right? So if a lesson is coming though, that means a test is coming, right? So I do feel like you're gonna learn, right? Some of you all, things could be changing romantically speaking for some of you all with this cuffing season. Let's do this. Tell me more about the self-interest and territory for Pisces. Six of Cups. What's your challenge? Knight of Cups. So, it's about love. It's in love. Let me see. I don't want to limit it to that. Give me more on the Six of Cups. It definitely is relation to. It's in relation to something from your past, someone from your past, or something that is being given to you by spirit. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Like whatever is being given to you is like, okay, this thing is supposed to be, to have longevity. It's supposed to be a part of your destiny. It's like a destiny swapper type energy. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. The Hanged One. That's your energy, Pisces. And the Ten of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune to the bottom of the deck and the High Priestess. This is what I'm saying about it's like, you know, it's written in the book. It's supposed to be a part of your destiny here. But why the Ten of Swords? You may have to hurt others and just like focus on your own self-interest. Be very locked in to what your wants and your needs are. Remember the Ten of Swords. But it's like rather you not betray, but rather you hurt them than hurt yourself for the rest of your life and live in regret. Right, exactly, hurt. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. It's better you hurt them than hurt yourself, because there is something that is coming in for you. I feel like the people though who are really loyal to you, and they're gonna get it. Like the people who are really on your side and they're not just out for their own self-interest, like they're gonna get it that you're doing it for your upliftment. It's not because you're trying to hurt them, really. Okay, it's more so the people whose egos are hurt here. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Some of you could be rejecting someone in love. Like there could be someone who's on the hunt here. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm more focused on me. Tell me more on a challenge here with Knight of Cups. Or this could be, you know, who you choose in love, and then like other people, they're not okay with that. Tell me more on Knight of Cups, please, when it comes to the challenge for Pisces in love. The Eight of Swords. Some of you don't really believe that you're worthy of good things, and you've been kind of traded, you know, like you're gonna come up on a situation this week where it's okay to act in your own self-interest, but then you're gonna feel like you're not deserving of it, or you're gonna be punished somehow for making this decision. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel there's a bit of emotional maturation that has to happen with you all. But at the same time, I feel like you're stunted emotionally, so much so that even when something comes in, like someone has a spark with you, or there's just some type of really good opportunity that comes in, you're too weighed down by other people's opinion. Okay, so take heed of that this week when some kind of offer comes your way. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. It's just like there's something that's coming towards you that you're worthy of, that is going to make you happy. But you know, you're gonna have to allow yourself to say, I could have empathy for others, but I could have boundaries too. And I feel like that's what this Queen of Cups means. You've allowed yourself to emotionally mature, that when others try to project onto you, you can put a block up for that. So the good news is we have the Magician here. There's something that you've been manifesting that's coming on in, or the resources that you need to make something happen is coming in. 2 more cards, the 2 of Cups and the King of Swords. I kind of feel like the King of Swords is the person on this 10 of Swords card here. Right, we have the Lovers here. You're making a decision in love. A Gemini could be significant for some of you all. Doesn't have to be, but you're making a decision between 2 people in love. For some of you all. And this is completely unrelated to this. Right? This is just what good news. You're able to make a choice from your heart and not get so much in your head. You're finally able to choose love. And it's a love that you've been manifesting. Ooh. The 5 of Pentacles, you let go of that insecurity that you were feeling. All right. Wow, 136. Okay. I hope this helps. And until next time, be blessed.